Hello! Today we're going to learn about formatting a header in Microsoft Word. So the first thing you want to do is open Microsoft Word. For me, it's right down here. For you, you might have to click this Start button over here. It might be in here, or you can type a search for it in here and spell out Microsoft Word. Okay, that's MICROSOFT space WORD. So you're going to want to open Microsoft Word, and this is the screen you'll get once you open it. When it's open, you want to click on Blank Document right here. Okay, minimize this so you can see it. Alright, so here's your Word document. Right now there's not really anything on it. Okay, the first thing you want to use in a header is the same as you would on a notebook, and that's your name. So I'm going to type in okay, so I just picked a random name, but you'll want to type in your name. The next thing you're going to do is hit enter, and then you're going to write your teacher's name. So for this class, my name is Allison Horan. Okay, you always want to use your full name and your teacher's full name. Unless they ask you to call them Mr. or Mrs., then you will use Mr. or Mrs. After the name, you'll hit enter again. Okay, and then you're going to type in the class name. So for this class, it's Beginning College Readiness. Okay, and then right below that, you're going to want to put the due date. So let's pretend this is due on October 15th, 2014. You can either write it that way, or you can write October 15th, 2014. Both of those are okay. Now, when we type an academic paper, there are some rules you want to follow. The first rule is that everything should be in the same font. To change the font, we want to highlight everything. And the font we're going to use is called Times New Roman. Okay? I have it right here under Recently Used, but if it's not here, you can scroll down. This is in alphabetical order. Scroll down until you get to T. And right here, Times New Roman, you want to click on that. So that changed everything to Times New Roman. We also want to make sure everything is in the same size. Okay, and a good paper is in size 12 font. That's the font you want to use in college. That's what most college teachers will ask you to use. Now there's one last step to our header, and that is that we want to clean this area up. We don't want this space between all of these lines. To do that, you come over here to this button, which is your line and paragraph spacing. Click down, and you want to remove space after paragraph. This one right here. Just give that a click. There you go. Now, after you have your header, you're going to want to hit enter again. And now you want to hit this button. This will center your paper. Okay, so center your paper, and you can type the title of your paper. Okay. Then you want to hit enter again and bring it back to the left side. To start writing, before you start writing, you always want to hit Tab. It's this button on the left side of your keyboard, right below the 1 and next to the Q key. Okay? And then you can just start typing, and there you go. Okay? After you do all of this, once your full essay is written, you want to come up here and make sure your whole paper is double spaced, which means it puts this space. We do not want space here. We want space in our paragraph. So if you keep writing your paragraph, let me write for a second. See how this space got added in here? That's what we want. That way your teacher can give you notes. You can make changes and edits. You always want your paper to be double spaced. Okay? When you're done, you want to make sure you save your paper. Okay, so when we save a paper, I'm going to save it to the desktop. And what you want to do is have your last name. So this paper was for Jimenez. Okay, you want to have your last name, the class name. Okay. Okay, and the assignment name, and I think I called this my title. Okay. These are all things you want to have. So if you email it to a teacher, she knows exactly what it is. Everything you save needs to have your name, the class name, and the assignment title. Some teachers will also make you put the date. Okay, so then you're going to click Save. Okay, and once it's saved, you're going to email that to yourself. You can ask your teacher if you have any questions about emailing. All right, there you go. Why don't you try it for yourself?